So tomorrow I will be filming another short form dance video, and I just wanted to quickly walk you through my process of preparation, everything that I have to check the day before. As you might know, I've already done a few of them. As previously, I am doing this project with collaboration with a very good friend of mine, a choreographer, Sebastian, and his group. He's done a summer holiday project, and at the end of this project we're just filming it to sum up everything. I really like working with Sebastian. It's always so creative. It's always artistic juices are just flowing, and so his visions are usually very big and very cinematic, and he really has these original and very beautiful ideas, and my job is to help with the details, what emotion he wants to show. So his approach is mainly guiding the group of dancers, and my approach is preparing everything visually. In this case, we really struggled finding a location. Our goal was finding a warehouse with this very industrial vibe, a lot of concrete, a lot of open spaces, very cold, very minimal, very the group of dancers would be just lost in this big space. So I don't know what's the experience like depending on the country or maybe a city, but I was very surprised that there was not a single warehouse that we could rent just for one day of shooting. Literally not a single one. That was kind of one of the things that started to be very stressful for us, but finally we've got the location, and as I got the photographs of it, it looks just fabulous. It looks amazing. It looks if they would let me there, I would sit there for a week and I would just film everything, maybe for a few days straight. Unfortunately, tomorrow we have only 3 hours, so that's one of the things that I am a little nervous about, because as you know, 3 hours might be a lot of time, but 3 hours when you're shooting and when you're directing a group of people and you're doing close-ups, solo shots, and also the whole company shot, it really adds up. And maybe the group is not perfectly synchronized, or you just have to do it again. Of course, I'm not saying that's their fault. I don't know, I feel that's just the process, and I am usually used to working in these stressful conditions, time-wise, but still, you know me, and I am a perfectionist. I really would love to squeeze out every possibility from this design, this architecture, this light, from these people, from their faces, from what we can achieve. We start working together, they just come into the roles. I don't know, I just feel anxious a little because 3 hours really seems like not a lot of time. So what I did to prepare myself visually for this project is I had this shots list. I was I really want to shoot for the edit, and when I got the photographs of the location, I could really envision this and put it into some visual shape. So visual representation of these shots in that particular space. For this mood board, I really wanted to emphasize the way of showing the subject in the space. There's a lot of concrete, there are high ceilings, glass walls, windows, and glass floors. So the main feeling and the main emotion and the main goal that we want to accomplish here is the subject of running from something. Every one of us is running from something or has been running from something in some part of their lives. We want to capture the solitude, the uncertainty, the feeling of being lost, also inner darkness. About the lighting, I want to use the natural light as much as possible. So later today I'm going to the last rehearsal for this project, and so I will see everything. And I also want to discuss with Sebastian the ending. You know me, I will probably anyway take the lights, and even if they're gonna stay in the car, I would just take them, so I'm prepared. Also, if I had more than 3 hours, I would be there earlier just to shoot all the space before everyone arrives. We are only allowed to be there at the specific time, and we just kick off, start, and we don't lose any minute. So let's talk about the lenses. Let's talk about the gear that I want to use. 28 to 70 2.0. Maybe it doesn't look like this, but if you have this lens, let me know. But I just find it so heavy to film, and I don't mind photographing with it, both horizontal and vertical, I just don't mind. But filming with it, and it doesn't have the stabilization, so it isn't the perfect filming lens, handheld, no, really not with that lens. I would really love to capture the group, the movement of the group, not only from the eye level but also from above. That would be a dream. Also, I want to capture the hands, the details on the hands and on the feet. And for the panning and for the movement, I think I will change to the 35 1.4 Sigma. First of all, I love this lens and I love this lens quality, and I love how it works on a gimbal. So as you can see, I have my gimbal here. It has very nice opening of 1.4. If you have ever shot the movement with this lens, let me know if your experience is similar. But for me, I never had the problem with the autofocus on it. It was always tracking the eye very nicely, so I didn't have a problem with it. So these are my two lenses that I will take, 28-70 and 35. And also the 35 I was thinking to use for some handheld shots, but we'll see about this because honestly, I don't know if I don't prefer to just shot with the gimbal, like to have a very smooth tracking subject shot, like in The Shining in the corridor when he follows the little boy. So maybe I will just do this shot like very steady and then add the like camera shake in post. So I think it's most of the inside for now. You already have the vision, and today in the evening I will just go to this rehearsal. We will discuss the ending of the film and maybe you will see some of this. Okay, so I forgot to tell you one thing, and it's that I'm really considering recording the sound for this, and I know it's not the usual thing you would do. I haven't really figured out how to do it yet. I really would love to capture their breath, like the sound of their feet on the floor. So that's one more thing.
Na 5, 6, 7, 8, na razie raz, 3, 4. Chyba przestały oddychać. Ten skok macie też, będziesz tu po prostu powielać i zbiegać. Biegać i zbiegać i po prostu tu teraz.
Nawet dwie osoby bym chciała po prostu stojące. Wy jesteście dziewczyny trochę na tym samym poziomie, ale zaimitujcie.
Jeszcze raz. Ustawcie się.
Ostatni, okej? Wracasz, to tak samo nie biegniesz tu, ale jeszcze nie wiesz gdzie, to najpierw na ostatni. I'm heading back home. I am generally satisfied after today. a little anxious because we were really like doing one shot after another, and I honestly would love to have a little more time for this, for every shot, and like to make sure they are all good and they're like usable. But yeah, we'll see. I think that's it for today's video. Now I have just the editing to do. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the whole process. If you have any ideas how I should manage the time better, write in the comments like how would you handle these stressful situations. If you want to see the final video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss it out. And I see you in the next one.